The market moves up to our 45-30 target and stalls. Now the most bullish thing we can look for is a pullback. This is Invest with Jacob. All right, guys, so the market continued to grind higher today up to our 45-30 target where it stalled and then traded sideways for the rest of the day. Now the most bullish thing we can see is a pullback in wave 4. If they continue to push this higher, the structure will actually turn bearish. Now, I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. So that sounds a little bit confusing, right? If they continue to push it higher, it's actually bearish. The reason for this is the structure they are creating. They need a 5-wave structure, and as it stands right now, we only have 3. So they need a pullback in wave 4 and then another wave up to give us an impulsive move so that we can feel confident in this bullish move. So let's jump into the charts and take a look. Okay, guys, here we are on the 5-minute futures chart. And as you can see, they pushed it up to that 1382 extension at 45.30 that we talked about. They actually pushed it up to 45.32. And then they stalled and traded sideways the rest of the day, telling us that this is a key level right here. And it is a key level for the bulls. The most bullish thing they can do here is pull back. All right, if they continue to push this higher, it actually makes it a bearish structure. So let's talk about why that is. So first, remember that we are trading in a leading diagonal structure, meaning all of these waves break down into an ABC form, but the C wave still needs to be 5 waves up. Now we've got wave 1 in place and wave 2 in place, and today with the trade up to 1382, we have wave 3 in place. Now they need to trade back in wave 4. If they continue to push higher, okay, it doesn't necessarily invalidate, but it is extraordinarily rare for a leading diagonal to trade above the 1382 extension in wave 3. And that's where we're at right now. So if they continue to push this higher, it is a less than ideal structure. And usually when that is the case, that structure fails. Okay, so if they push it higher, it's very likely they will challenge this fib up here at 45.67, which would make new all-time highs. But that doesn't mean it's not a B wave. B waves can make new all-time highs, and I'm going to show you a couple examples of big rallies that made this kind of structure and failed. All right, one of them just happened a few weeks ago. So what we're really expecting for the bulls is a pullback from here. We want them to pull back in wave 4, and wave 4 has a very big landing area. Okay, a typical pullback from wave 4 would hit this 1.0 extension down to this 764 extension because we hit the 382, so that moves up just a little bit. All right, so the 1.0 is 44.71, and it can go all the way down to the 0.5 down here at 43.95 because it's not uncommon at all for wave 4s of leading diagonals to invade wave 1 territory over here. So if they pull back to this 43.95 area, that's perfectly okay. They can bounce it from there and take it up in wave 5 toward 4600. That would be the most bullish thing we can do. If they push higher from here and they take it straight to 45.67, it actually looks kind of bearish because even though they made a new all-time high, they did not make a 5-wave structure, and I cannot get behind a big rally moving up toward 4,900 just yet until we have 5 waves in place. So the primary path, because they're still below this 1382 right here, the primary path is for a pullback, okay, in wave 4 that becomes valid at 44.71 all the way down to 43.95. Okay, big landing area for wave 4. As long as we get that and it holds and we drive back up in wave 5, okay, the bulls are in charge and we're ready to go and we're ready to rock toward 4,900. If the bulls tonight decide to push this up and decide to push it towards new all-time highs or make new all-time highs in the coming days, then it starts to look bearish. So let's look at a couple examples of this. Okay. So first, let's look at a big rally in a 3-wave structure. So you remember we just had an ABC down here toward 42.60. And this A wave, okay, we had 1, 2, 3 waves up, okay, and a B wave that was a couple hundred points high, I think. It was, let's see here, it was 42.94 up to basically 44.72. So it was like 170 points high, 180 points high. Okay, so it was a big rally, looked very bullish. People tried to count this as at 5 waves. The problem you have with counting this as 5 waves is there are no pullbacks here in wave 3. It just went straight up like we're doing now. Okay, when you go straight up and don't get any pullbacks, you can't have a valid structure. All right, so this is not a 5-wave structure. It is a 3-wave structure. And after that, we came back and made new lows down here at 42.60. Okay, so that's an example of a 3-wave structure that had a nice big rally that looked like it was going to be the breakout rally off this low, and it was not. It was a B wave. Okay, now you ask, hey, can a B wave make a new all-time high? Absolutely. Here's an example of that. Back in February of 2020, okay, we came up here at the high, which was at 33.37. We dropped 125 points in A. B actually took us well above the all-time high, up to 33.96, and then the C wave down here happened. Now, you might say, hey, Jake, why wasn't this the A wave down? Well, because if you zoom out and look at this structure, it is a clear 5-wave C wave structure, and it's very easy to determine that. So this has to be an A, B, C down. So B waves can make new all-time highs. This isn't the only time it's happened, but it's an easy example to show you. So don't think that just because we're rallying and making new all-time highs that the bulls are 100% in charge. What they really need is they need a pullback in 4, and they move up in 5. All right, so that's really what we're watching for today. One other thing to note here, guys, if the bulls do push this straight up, okay, and it is a B wave, and we pull back in C, okay, because they would have to push it so high, it would be an expanded flat, meaning we'd come back down toward that 4270 or 80 area, maybe 4300, okay? We'll come back down there, so it'll still be smaller wave 4, and we will still be starting that rally, that Christmas rally that everybody's looking for. This will happen over the next week or two by Halloween, and we will still be ready to start that Christmas rally towards 4,900. So in either case, okay, whether it pulls back here and makes a sound structure or we push straight higher and pull back from there, in either case, guys, this is going to set up for the Christmas rally that we're looking for. All right. Guys, if you like the information that I put out in this video and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to get in my Facebook group, okay? There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link and it'll take you over to Facebook. When you get to Facebook, okay, it'll take you to my Facebook group and you need to get approved to get in there. All you have to do to get approved is subscribe to my YouTube channel. So hit that subscribe button down below, come over to Facebook, I'll get you in my channel, and hit this featured button right here in the middle. From there, you scroll down and you can see our documented trades. All right, we document every trade we have on the channel, and you can see that here. You scroll down just a little bit further and you can see a link to my Slack channel. Now, Slack is just a free chat channel, and I'm on there all day during real-time trading hours, giving market updates, key levels, all that kind of stuff. I give out our buy and our sell alerts. I let you know our expiration, our strike price, our stop loss, all of those different things, so that you know exactly what our trade is and what we're entering, and you can trade along with us. It is a very talented group of traders, from the very beginner to the very expert. It's a great place to improve or learn trading. So come on over, guys, and let's make some money together. Okay, guys, key takeaways for today. Essentially, we're watching this key level at 45.30. The bulls need to hold under this level and pull back in wave 4. If they can pull back in wave 4 and then take out this wave 3 high, then it's rally time. Now, keep in mind, guys, okay, that when I say it's rally time, I mean that the structure is in place for us to start the rally to 4,900. So what does that mean? It means we pull back in 4, then we make wave 5 up, and that completes wave 1 of wave 5 that we're looking for. Okay, after that, there's going to be a larger pullback. That larger pullback should pull us back to the 44.40 to 20 area. Okay, that'll be wave 2 down. From wave 2, that's where we're going to look to trade aggressively in this rally, because that should be wave 3, and wave 3s are the longest and strongest waves to trade. It is the best setup you can have in trading. Okay, guys, so remember, when I say starts the rally, that doesn't mean we're going to go from 4,500 to 4,900 in the next couple weeks overnight. It means we're going to rally up to 5. That'll make wave 1. Then we have to pull back in 2. Then we have to move up in 1 of 3 and down in 2 of 3 and up. The market doesn't move in straight lines, so don't try to get out ahead of this unless you're looking to buy longer longs down here. Okay, that would be a great entry point, assuming support holds. If you get that opportunity, that's not a bad thing to do. But don't expect this to be a straight move to 4,900. That's just not how the market works. Now, if the bulls push this higher, okay, then it can start to look bearish, and we'll watch the next pullback after it pushes higher. But remember, guys, okay, if you're trying to short this market, you need a good setup. And the setup works like this on C waves, okay? If they push this higher and it's a B wave, and we are looking for C down, you should not be trying to short on the way up or guess or any of those things. What you should be doing is waiting for a pullback, okay? That is a 5-wave move down, okay, in wave 1 of C, and then the bounce in wave 2 of C, and that's where you enter your short in the market because you have a clear exit. This high over here that we came down off of, that's a clear exit as it invalidates, and you have a big down move to catch, so it's a low risk, high reward trade, and that's what you should be looking for. All right, guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.